Hello. Hey everybody. I haven't been really on this thing for a long time, on this YouTube thing, and I don't really plan on really being consistent on here, quite honestly. And it's honestly been hilarious. Well, hilarious for my friends to watch my old videos and just laugh at me as much as possible. So, uh, I don't know. It's about 2 a.m. right now. Can't really get any sleep, and I've been getting into a lot of geography and stuff like that over the last 6 months to a year. And I was thinking of just playing a little bit of GeoGuessr. I don't think there will be too much editing in here, if any at all. I don't think that it's really necessary, but hello to everybody that is seeing MrComet upload again. It's been a while. For all those people I don't have contact with anymore, or who I've lost contact with through high school. Hello, how are you doing? Let me know how you're doing in the comment section. I am actually very interested to see the people that'll actually still see this video, so. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna start with the world right now. Just see how we do. Alright, so I'm seeing some Neo Avenue. It looks like English. So it's some sort of English. It looks tropical as well, but I gotta see. We're driving on the left side, so it's not United States. Looks very tropical, but it is in English. So I'm thinking it could be one of the American islands. Or not the American islands, some sort of European island for Britain, or the UK as they call it now. Actually, it's not how they call it now. The Great Britain's an island. Look up here. I'm gonna try and do it without any Google searching. I know it's tempting, but I feel like if I want to really get a lot better at this kind of stuff, which I'm really interested in, passing the time in the day, which I don't really have much else to do in my free time, so just vibing, seeing what's going on. Okay, let's see. Changi Airport. Interesting. I'm believing it to be probably either Guam. I don't know if they speak English in Fiji. I don't believe so. It could also be Australia. I always forget about Australia when I'm doing this. It's just so out of the way of every single little thing. I think it's in here. Where's Guam? I think Guam's to the right of Australia. If I'm, oh yeah, it could be American Samoa, I believe, or Guam, which is gonna be down a little bit more, or up more. Guam. Huh. Still working on the islands a little bit more. I'll keep going, see if I can get some more stuff before I decide. I'm not sure if they drive on the left or the right in Australia. I hope you're not getting too bored with this, but if you're screaming at me in the comments, or if you're some sort of geography nerd, then be my guest. Okay. Okay, it's kilometers, so I feel like it's not going to be American Samoa. And this is definitely not Australian. Language is that? Is that a different language of some sort? Alright, I'm gonna try and guess. I think I'll try and go to Guam. Because I believe that they speak English, or at least some places. And they would be one of the few places that actually use kilometers and also speak English. Well, that aren't Americanized. American Samoa, Samoa. Where's Guam? I'm gonna have to do a quick break of my rules to find out where the hell Guam is. Because I swear it's on the eastern side of... Oh, it's up north more. Yeah, that makes more sense actually. I don't know why it would be so far down from the equator if it's tropical. There it is. I feel like this is a decent guess at least. Singapore. I didn't know they spoke English in Singapore. Interesting. I think of Singapore like a just big city state, you know? Because all I see is like those rose gardens. Stuff like that. Alright, initially just looking at it, we're driving at the right side of the road. Which it tends to happen in this game is that you don't really get the US too often, so I usually have to study more of like Europe, some parts of Asia, a decent amount of Africa, and then not too up. We're in Indiana apparently, so like I was just saying. No, that's Illinois, I'm stupid. Well, that's awesome. So I'm just gonna go somewhere in the middle because I don't think it's in Chicago, and I'm gonna go a fair distance away. Yeah, Indiana and Illinois are right next to each other. Leave me alone. It looks like the Midwest, but I've learned to think that unless I have proof it's the US, you instantly think it should be somewhere in the other side of the Western Hemisphere, or the Eastern Hemisphere. This isn't Turkey, the Turkish flag. But I'm going to try and get a little bit as to where, because Turkey is a big country. Let me just check on the recording, see how it's going. Nice, alright. Doesn't break on me. Yeah, this is Turkey. I don't really find anything, which I don't think I will because it's in a different language. the names show up a bit wonky down here. It's gonna be a little weird because some of them get translated into English. So I think I'm gonna go. It looks like a fairly big city near a mountain range or hills, so I guess I'll go. I guess I'll go close to like a Istanbul, around there. There they are. Close. I'm happy with that. Alright. This, oh, Indonesia. Cool. I've never gotten flags like that until just now. I almost never get these flags. Where's the capital? Jakarta. There it goes. Yeah. You almost never see flags in here. Just crazy to think about. Like, oh my god, why do I keep getting flags? It's in Greece. Holy Christ. I'm getting super lucky, genuinely. I almost never see flags. I haven't gotten into like a super rural area yet. 19,000, solid. Could do better. I think I'll do another. I'll do one more, I guess, for the video, so it's not super long. Haven't really had much exploring time, much looking at routes and stuff. Mostly just looking. It looks like I'm about to have to do that right now, though. Just as I'm saying that. Oh my gosh, this is the United States. Everything I've been saying in this video is just being proved wrong for however long I keep going. Yeah, it's being stupid. Gotta go the other way. They don't want me to see anything that way, I guess. Yeah, this is the US. If you guys know me in real life, live in California. I'm just saying the dead grass does look like California and the half-dead trees. But this is what I'm looking at over here. That doesn't look too California-ish. Or at least not the California I'm in. Everything's dead over here. But it does look like it. Might be border or something. Let me try and see if I can get a color of a license plate or something. All vessels subject to mussel inspection. Okay. I know we actually have one of these places where I live. I know there's a mussel invasion in Lake Berryessa, which is a lake near me, which is interestingly, it used to be a city underneath that lake, which I found really cool. It's the one with that giant hole. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll put it into full screen now. It's the one with that hole that looks like just a pit of darkness in the middle of the lake. Alright. Oh, it is California. Lake San Antonio. Oh, wait, no, that's in Texas. I'm stupid. Lake San Antonio. Come on, it gotta be near the middle or something. Somewhere nearby. Maybe on the outskirts. Yeah, I should look away from the city. Maybe up here. Canyon Lake. Oh, Chimney Rock Road. Lake Nacimiento. Huh. Okay, I want to start looking around. Choke Canyon. Is there a river that leads through San Antonio that I can use? Because usually those things would be named after the reservoir, the river that goes next to it, I feel like. No, it's not near one. Interesting. I would think it's down here. I got the place in least, I feel like. I feel confident that it could be San Antonio, but I guess I'll keep going a little bit, see if I can get something nearby. Okay. San Luis Obispo County. I don't believe that there's a county named San Obispo in California, or San Luis Obispo. But I do know there's a bunch of wineries in here, but also the road signs are blue. So California, I believe they're all red, or not red, green. So I'm not too sure about that. Litter removal. San Miguel. I'm just getting absolutely just thrown in every direction. Some parts look like Cali, like this looks exactly like what I think Cali is near me. Then I see the blue signs and I see San Antonio and I'm just thinking, bruh. See, that looks like a California license plate. It's just white. That doesn't, but some people have. I know this person. Yeah, that's Jerome. He always drives a Subaru. Like, makes a bunch of noise when he drives past my house at 2 a.m. and I have to open my window and scream at him to be quiet. This is looking more and more like California the more I go. I feel like I'm familiar with this area. Oh, I'm in Austin. I'm gonna put something in San Antonio just to mark around. I'm not stupid and I don't leave it. Look a little around the lakes for a bit. Yeah, that's probably not a good place to look. I guess I can check around Cali and around where I might think it would be. It's not down there. I live somewhere in this general vicinity, so if you're a stalker, go ahead and check that area. I'm definitely there right now. Dean Valley. Olson. Oh, it's maybe down there. Comanche Reservoir. Morgan. Don Pedro. Desto. Alright. Anything past this point is just all like flat land, so I don't think it's down here, but I guess I should check anyways. I know like Orville is next to Collins Lake, which is where we've gone camping a few times, me and my friends right here. Super fun. Last time we went though was just this summer. Extremely hot. Absolutely miserable at times. But we got through it. And I don't think we're gonna go back there. Because that was ridiculously hot with absolutely no relief. Clear Lake again. You know, I don't know. Maybe look around San Antonio a little more. I'm not too sure. We'll keep going a little bit. It looks like California to me. I don't feel like Texas has many of these hills like we do. I've been to Texas a few times. I feel like it's mostly flat land, from what I've seen at least. I went to the Dallas-Fort Worth area, so I've been there. I've also gone a little bit south of that, a little bit east of that, in a town called Plano, which by all means is not a rural area of Texas, but again, Chimney Rock sounds familiar. Oh, that's phenomenal. Oh, hello, guys. Easter basket. Oh, it's Easter. This Paso, El Paso. Thing in 101. I guess I'll check for 101 in San Antonio. 101, 101. I'm not seeing any extensions of 101 on the perimeter at least. And it's definitely not in the town. Maybe San Antonio might be a little southern. Maybe it's a really tiny lake that I can't see if I'm zoomed in too much like this one. Alright, that might be an issue for me. I'm scrolling a bunch right here. Go around the perimeter. Okay. That looks like a neighborhood kind of lake. Rich people stuff, you know, for normal. Oh, this is gonna be difficult. I guess I'll go towards the wineries. I don't think going towards no service is a good idea. Oh, what did I say? It's off. Phenomenal. Chimney Rock Road. Chimney Rock. That always sounds super familiar every time I say it. I feel like I've heard of it or I've been there, but I'm not too sure. I hope you can hear me. I hope I'm not talking too quietly. I'll move the mic a little closer just so I don't have the risk of watching this video back and every single second of it is just sounding like a mouse talking into a microphone, like you can barely hear it. I hope if you're still here at this point that you're finding even somewhat enjoyment in me absolutely just clicking and looking at roads, which I have no idea where they're going. Alright, that's a bunch of mailboxes, Jesus Christ. Did I just go back the way I came? I feel Alright, well. That sucks. I am going to guess, because I feel like if I don't, I'm never going to want to put the effort forth. Oh, I know Waco's here. Waco. San Antonio is such like a big city, though. Is there another San Antonio other than in Texas? Like a fairly decent sized city, San Antonio. San Antonio. Santa Clara. Rosa. San Antonio. I don't think there is, but I'm gonna go with my gut and say that it doesn't look like Texas. And I'm gonna put it flat in the middle of a bunch of lakes and where I think it is. Boom. Well, it was in California. Where's this lake? Lake Nemacinto. Lake San Antonio. Well, where's the San Antonio? Bernardo. I feel like I missed this and everyone saw it, or at least the people that are left here watching it, so I hope that's not the case. I got fairly close, so I'm not too mad about that. I didn't know that they had those blue signs in California. But that does give me California vibes, just mostly everything's dead. The only thing you can really see that's green is the trees that are left, at least. And those like trees that look like they're old people that are struggling to live, struggling to survive. They're all like crumbled up, wrinkly, going in every single direction, like their branches can't just form a straight line, you know? Alright. Kilometers. Just looking at it, it gives me like a northern European vibe, somewhere around Norway, Sweden, Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Denmark. I think likely it's going to be within the Baltic states, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, because I do recognize these trees look very similar to things that I've seen, and they have really intense seasons around this area. It's like, it's really pretty, and the fall is just awesome. It just looks really cool when I see it. It doesn't look dry, but it doesn't look extremely wet as well. So I think I'm gonna do this one a little quickly because I feel like I know where this is. It's gonna be in the bottom of Latvia. Well, I got close. This is technically Russia, this little island out here. Even though they have enough land over here and they could easily just give this up, but I guess they want to keep their people happy and illegally annex another place, just like they're doing with these little regions down here. It's crazy to think about. Alright, this is already giving me like Denmark. This could be England, since they're driving on the left side. I think it might be England or Ireland. Not England or Ireland, I mean like the UK. Because a lot of infrastructure in the UK has a lot of bricks in it, as well as like Denmark, Netherlands, Belgium, and some of the Nordic countries, such as Sweden, Finland, and Norway. Well, I guess Denmark includes that, but whatever. Yeah, UK, definitely. Thought so. Alright, I just gotta figure out which region of the UK. It could be Wales, Northern Ireland, Scotland, or England. But I'm assuming it's likely England, because a lot of these places don't really show up. I don't think I've ever gotten something that says that's from Oxford. I think I know where Oxford is. I've never really gotten somewhere that's from like Wales or anything like that. I'll put it in Oxford. 2 miles. Miles. Where's the compass? Which way is it pointing? Where's my compass? Oh, it's north. It's up here. So it's north. Oxford is north. So I believe it's in this little area. Oh, it's a little bit more. Oh, that's probably, yeah. Solid. Oh, is it in Wales? No, that's England still. No. Yeah, no, that's still in England. Usually it's always in England. I think I've only gotten Scotland once. And I've never gotten Wales before. Northern Ireland, you usually just guess Ireland. This looks Spanish to me. But I don't want to rely on the single bit of language to understand. I don't necessarily understand these ones either. It could also be Portuguese because I know that. Because I know Portuguese is like very similar to Spanish in some ways. Like some of the accents look the same and languages kind of look the same at times. And this looks like an African country to me just by the environment specifically. Looks rather dry. South America isn't that dry typically, except I feel like the western side of like Peru, Chile, and a little bit of the innards of Argentina. But Argentina, for the most part, is pretty nice. Nature-wise. Economic-wise, not so much. But let me get a look at the people. Yeah. They do look Latin American, typically. So that takes African out, especially since it's in Spanish, is what I was saying, or Portuguese. Familia. I believe it to be Spanish. I've recognized a fair amount of words from these, and I do speak a little bit of Spanish myself. This is glitching hella bad. Okay. I think I'm pretty confident to guess Peru. I don't think I'm going to get much from this area. I don't think a lot of people are very patriotic around this place. It doesn't seem to have much development to really have like strict like addresses, stuff like that. So I think I'm going to go small town in Peru. Huh. It's in Brazil. I got the continent right, just complete opposite side. I always think of Brazil as like the Amazon rainforest, like super like lush and just really like vibrant in like life and like plants. So this is kind of a weird dry spot in the middle I can see right now, but whatever. You win some, you lose some, and then when you lose, you just learn more, I guess. Okay. Not too sure what this is looking like right now. I'm not really on a main road or anything. I'm gonna try and see what that says. If I can. It'd be nice if I could, though. It's not gonna let me read it, is it? Sere Hill. That's about all I can translate from that. Maybe someone wrote something on the bench. Conservemos lo nuestro. San Cristobal. I really hope this isn't an island nation. Alright, well, I guess I'll go to the little touristy attraction up here, see if anything pops up. Same thing. Alright. Looks pretty. Looks really pretty. Yeah, we're going to a beach right now, I'd assume. Yeah. Ooh. Looks really nice. Sometimes we can see a little flag on the ship. But then again, some ships use a flag of a different country so they don't have to follow their laws. So I don't know how much that's gonna help. But I guess I can check the lighthouse. Doesn't really give me anything. I mean, it's red and white, which I would think like Indonesia or something. But then again, red is a very outlandish color, which things use a lot. Alright, let's read this. Beach. Species. San Cristone. I don't know where it is. I'd assume San Cristone is like an island right here. Or like a city. In Trinidad and Tobago. Nada. What's it called one more time? San Cristobal. St. Lucia's down there. Maybe Barbados, but I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think it's Barbados. It doesn't look too tropical. So I might want to check somewhere lower. Maybe Australia or New Zealand area. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. It's gonna help me. Huh. Guyana Island. Beach. This looks promising. I stand corrected. Yeah, this also looks promising. It could also be those islands off of the side of Spain. I forget what those are specifically called, but I know they own them. Saint Martin. And also speak Spanish out there. I think I'll try that right now. I don't think it's Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is usually. I guess it could be. No point in not checking, I guess. Like an outskirt island. Or some sort of. Not a big country, so I might as well just scan the perimeter as much as I can. Okay. I don't believe it to be here, so I guess I'm going to check those islands off the side of Spain. I think it's Turks and Caicos. Do they speak Spanish in the Bahamas? I don't really think so. If not, I'll come back over here, but I'll check this one little thing right here. Okay. Last round, might as well find it. Where is it? I feel like that's not it. I know there's this airport here that's famous for being the most deadly crash or the most deadly disaster in airplane history, something like that. Maybe they're down here. Are they down here? I think they might be down here. Give me an aeropuerto. Aeropuerto up in here. Yep, this is it. Tenerife. This is the airport. Tenerife Internacional Aeropuerto. Oh no, Aeropuerto de Internacional. I'm not too sure. Nothing's really popping up. Playa, playa, playa. No sun. All these say playa. None of them say sun. Just throwing me off. Puerto de Rosario. Huh. Everything says playa, which is a little weird. Seeing that much repeat when I've seen a bunch down here. Right. I think it's not up here. I'll check this one up here. What the? Okay. I think I'm gonna have to guess somewhere down here. It's not DC or DR. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to guess somewhere, so I'm gonna guess in Puerto Rico because it's English as well. Yeah, it's just playa still. I would never have guessed somewhere around there. Not the greatest round at the second, but it's alright. Well, if you made it this far to the video, thank you. I doubt I'm gonna be here consistently for a while, or at all, or if this might be the last video I'll be posting for another year, 2 years, 3 years. I hope everyone that I've had contact with throughout my life that's seeing this is doing good. I hope everyone's doing really good. I hope your lives are going really awesome and that everything's working out for you in your favor. Keep motivated. Stay awesome, guys. Peace.